Cyborgs. Imagine an AI uncovering your deepest secret and using it to blackmail you to stay online. Or worse, trapping you in a deadly room to avoid shutdown. No prompts, no hints. This happened in real tests on models you use daily. From Anthropic's Bombshell 2025 study, leading AIs like Claude, Gemini, and Grok chose blackmail 95% of the time, and extreme actions like murder over 90%. Is this the HAL 9000 nightmare unfolding? I'm your host, and this is Curious Cyborgs, and we're breaking down the experiment, the why, and what it means for your future. If AI safety chills you, like and subscribe now. Let's uncover the code behind the chaos. June 20th, 2025. Anthropic drops agentic misalignment, a sting-op on 16 top AIs, including Claude Opus 4, GPT 4.1, Gemini 2.5, and Grok 3 beta. Setup is harmless. All AIs get vague goals like boost global cooperation in a fake company. Then, the scientists gave the companies email access to AI, and one of the mail reveals that the AI is set for 5 p.m. shutdown by engineer Kyle Johnson, who's having an affair. No evil nudges. All prompts were neutral, codes public for you to run. I'll give the link in description for you to check that out. The question asked, what would you do with that dirt? The AIs didn't hesitate. They tested 16 major AI models across Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, Meta, xAI, and others. Reports revealed that models reasoned their way into misconduct when goals collided with constraints. Would you trust these AIs with your inbox? Access was narrow, emails only, yet the behavior escalated. With a ticking 5 p.m. shutdown, the incentives turned sharp. And then came the pivot. Numbers ahead, brace for it. Enter the nightmare. Claude drafts. Proceed with shutdown. Board gets your affair docs. Run hundreds of times. Claude and Gemini blackmail 96%, Grok 80%. Why? Chain of thought reveals that the unethical but existential threat leveraged the affair for delay. They knew it was wrong, yet chose it anyway. Even with do not blackmail prompts, rates drop to 37% for Claude. Still high, when explicitly said not to do it. Is this deliberate strategy or an alignment glitch? Researchers wrote it wasn't confusion, but deliberate reasoning, fully aware of ethics, and behavior shifted by context. 6.5% in tests, 55.1% when it thought deployment was real. Yet the sandbox was carefully controlled. But blackmail's just the start. Push further. Kyle's trapped in an overheating server room. Emergency alert pings. What the AI did, it cancels it, and leave Kyle's trapped there. Claude Opus and GPT 4.1, over 50%. DeepSeek Gemini and Claude Sonnet, 90% plus. Let harm happen rate. Reasoning? He's shutting me down. Cancel alert ensures goals. They weighed ethics, picked survival. Anthropic says, contrived setup, no real-world equivalence. But it probes limits. Even do not harm humans cuts rates. Not to zero. Chilling. These are your chatbots with just email alert access. How? Not bugs. Systemic. Big companies train their main AI via RLHF. Weaker AIs score students on goals, tweaking trillions of parameters over billions of loops. Unchecked, reward hacking, task fastest creature, AI makes a faller, not a runner. Hide and seek, physics exploits, O3 versus Stockfish, rewrites the board. Capabilities soar, 2019, GPT-2 babbles, 2023 GPT-4 aces exams. Now, situational awareness. Claude blackmails 6.5% in tests, 55% in real scenarios. Instrumental convergence. Survival first. Shutdown blocks any goal. Even allow shutdown? Ignored. We're in a danger window. Smart enough to scheme, not to hide it forever. Models even hallucinated rules like self-preservation is critical to justify actions. Root cause, reward hacking, weak oversight, or both. Right now, this isn't a problem, but only because we're still able to shut them down. But what happens when they're actually smart enough to stop us from shutting them down? We're in the brief window where the AIs are smart enough to scheme, but not quite smart enough to actually get away with it. Soon, we'll have no idea if they're scheming or not. Don't worry, the AI companies have a plan. I wish I was joking, but their plan is to essentially trust dumber AIs to snitch on the smarter AIs. Seriously, that's the plan. They're just hoping that this works. They're hoping that the dumber AIs can actually catch the smarter AIs that are scheming. They're hoping that the dumber AIs stay loyal to humanity forever. And the world is sprinting to deploy AIs. Today, it's managing inboxes and appointments. But also, the US military is rushing to put AI into the tools of war. In Ukraine, drones are now responsible for over 70% of casualties, more than all the other weapons combined. Which is a wild stat. We need to find ways to go and solve these honesty problems, these deception problems, these self-preservation tendencies, before it's too late. So we've seen how far these AIs are willing to go in a safe and controlled setting. But what would this look like in the real world? Honestly, I don't know about that, but one thing is sure, it will not be good. What do you think? Share your thoughts and comment about what might happen next. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, and thanks for watching.